So 2 games today. Setubal at home in the league and another home game against Sevilla, second round of the Europa League. We're 5 points off the top of the table. We've had injuries, suspensions, African nations. Everything is just starting to fall apart, and also Fiorentina have tapped up one of my highly rated youngsters. I've even put him in the side because of the lack of strength in depth we've had up front, and he scored a couple of goals, and yeah, we're going to be losing a potential superstar on a free transfer. All right, boys, let's get into it. Big shout out to Max Clark, has become the 25th Patreon on the channel. Thank you very much for your support, buddy. Thank you to everybody who's scrolling along the screen right now. All your support, muchly appreciated. Your money over the last few months has helped me upgrade my mic setup and stuff, so thank you very much for your support. If you are interested in becoming a Patreon, links down in the description. Once we get to 30 Patreons, I do another shirt giveaway. All right, guys, let's get into today's The Special One. Alright boys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to the special one, and here he is. Now, the one good thing about this guy leaving on a free transfer is that I will have no chance at pronouncing his name. He sounds Greek, but he's from America. Well, he's American. Has he got anything to do with Greece? No, Italian, okay. So I did offer him a contract. When I knew Fiorentina were interested, they'd put a bid in it. It's just, to be honest, it's my lack of not going through my youngsters enough. I'd kind of gone through the 4 or the 5 top ones, and we've missed out on him. He's now going to Fiorentina on a free. He has played 4 games for us. He scored 2 goals, 4 assists. In a team that struggled a little bit, he's played up front in a 2 more often. Today, he's going to find himself on the bench. But I'm a little bit gutted to let him go because 6'1", 19 years old, trained at the club as well. I think that's always important. With us playing sort of like 3 up front at times, it would have been nice to have another player like Bozzoni trained at the club. Looks like his main role is going to be a deep line forward. 16 finishing, his heading's not bad, technique's not bad. Passing will get there, only 19 years old. Very good physicals, very good mentals as well. So yeah, and 6'1", probably a little bit of a handful. I'm a little bit gutted to see this man go. We will keep our tabs on him, and if there's a deal to bring him back at some point, we'll definitely do that, just because I'm gutted that he's going on a free, and he's come in and done very, very well. Now, league form has been disappointing since the Coppa Italia. We actually won the Coppa Italia second leg. Where is it? Convincingly, what a performance, 3-0 at Juventus. We actually played that to the Greek dude, the Greek-American Italian dude, and he managed to score and make an assist on his debut. But in between, we've had Cagliari, a draw, Empoli, a home defeat to Empoli, Boa Vista, but then a draw against Sassuolo in the last game. So yeah, it's seen us go from top to third. It is very much a 3-horse race. To be fair, if we win our game in hand against Setubal today, it gets us back up to 61 and right in the title race. Looks like there's already been some games this weekend. Milan have lost to Udinese. Juventus have lost, so we need to capitalise. We are playing Setubal, who are right down at the bottom. Remember, at the end of last season, we beat them something like 9-1. Akande, though, we've had injuries to Mbappe, Bozzoni, Ciancetti. Akande's come back from the African Cup of Nations. He wanted rested immediately. We've played him and we've rested him since he came back. Look, not selected. Then I played him for one game there, then a substitute appearance, then off after 77, and then he got injured against Sassuolo. So a very indifferent comeback for him. We're going to miss him his last 5 games, 8 goals. So today, first time, we're just going to go back to the 5-2-3. We've got players to do it. I want to give Bozzoni some game time. So he's been injured over the last few weeks. He's missed a fair bit, I think. I brought him on a sub in the last game at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 games he's missed. So he's been a loss. We've got Hernandez back. We've welcomed back. We've got Palmieri. Palmieri got sent off in the Sassuolo game as well, 2-0 up. So that kind of cost us. He's injured as well. So we're just not struggling. We're not struggling. I think today we'll see 2 wins. The draw for the Europa League. So we knocked out Boa Vista pretty comfortably, 4-1. We got beat in the second leg, but I did play a second string side. They had a goal disallowed as well, which was a little bit worrying. as I thought we were going to throw away a 4-1 lead. And then last thing, I've got to show you this. This was at 0-0. So Kylian Mbappe's 4th minute penalty. How good would have this been just to settle the nerves early on? He hits it straight down the middle. And then they scored pretty soon after, and then we were a bit flat. But we've got the main men back today. Bazzoni, Ciancetti and Mbappe up front together. We've got, obviously, Candy out. We've got the youngsters on the bench as well. We've got Granier, who's in good form still, 11 goals, doing very, very well. He can come on if needed. We need to just start to rotate a little bit ahead of what's going to be a very busy running, especially if we get past Sevilla. We've also got the Coppa Italia final with Inter Milan mixed in there as well. But let's get into what should be a routine victory today. Right, I've also, just before the first highlight, I've also upped the speed of the highlights to just 1 notch. Just let me know down in the comments, is the commentary speed all right in terms of the highlight speed? It's not too quick. I'm finding it okay, but it may be different for you guys watching it at home. So let me know down in the comments. Palacios with the free kick. Bastoni's there. Decent block. We've gone 20 minutes though, boys. 20 minutes into a game that we should be running riot, and it's only 1 effort on goal. Here we go, Palacios. Bastoni's there again. Mbappe's there. That's a good tackle. We're not going to get a penalty for that. Right, I've already banded more. We have got the 4-4-2. We can soon go to that, no problem, with the players. We've started to get back a little bit. We've really struggled. All the strikers we've got at the top end. Moise Keane's played a load of games, has been generally terrible. But hopefully we can keep these players fit until the end of the season. And then we've got the youngster that we're losing at the end of the season could come in and do a job for us as well. Vivera's in, 1-0. Really good play from Ciancetti on that left-hand side. Cross all the way through, and Vera at the back stick. He's definitely finding his feet in this side now, Jose Vera. Ciancetti did well to keep it in. Was it a low cross? I think it was. Yeah, he smashed it in. No, not quite low, but it fell to the feet of Vera. Brilliant first touch and a lovely goal. Right, Hernandez. Ciancetti. Theo's been out as well. He's been a bit of a loss because I think he's better than Ruggeri going forward, and Hernandez is leaving at the end of the season, so we do need to do something in there, I think. I want to get a more attacking left-back in there, I think. Some really good high numbers in terms of dribbling, going forward and crossing. Right, just before half-time. I'd like to do some changes. I would have liked the game to be an out of sight. Maybe do a couple of changes at 60. Papetti's done really well. Especially players like Ciancetti, Bazzoni, boys in the middle of the park as well. Perez, no, Ciancetti. Theo. Palacios, cross. Vera's there, hits, gets in. 2-0. Just going to close the door because we've got the bin men coming. Brilliant. By the way, what do we think? What do we think for the special one? The man? Jose Vera though, 2-0. That's what we wanted. Settles the nerves. We are so much better defensively in this tactic. But it does rely on us having a number. What I want to try and sign, I'm hoping the guy at Lyon that we looked at in the last episode is left-footed, because that'll fit in nicely. That means that we've got someone who can play as a striker and someone who then can play as a winger on the left-hand side. Because we're sort of like, when we go the 4-4-2, we're linked. We're stuck with Ciancetti and Mbappe. Mbappe's right-footed and not completely natural to it, even though he can do it no problem. And Ciancetti does struggle with fitness. If he plays 90 minutes on the left-hand side, he's absolutely dead for the next game. So, right, we're gonna do a triple change. I keep wanting to bring on. We always give Marshall Davis as much game time as we can. I'm then gonna bring on Taskidis, the young striker, and we're gonna play him. We'll play him on the right-hand side. No, I'll tell you what. We won't do that. We'll play him there. Take Bazzoni off because he's not played much, just coming back from injury. And then Palacios is really struggling, so we need a central midfielder. Arsic. Right, see this out, boys. The truck's now beeping. You'll probably be able to hear it. 20. Come on, let's get a third. Arsic. We also want a clean sheet. Papetti's there. Centre half. Smashes it against the crossbar. We've absolutely dominated in terms of 18-4. I think we'll go with the 5-2-3 as well. For the game against Sevilla. Skidis. Oh, I thought he was going to be in there. He's not. Theo Hernandez is going to pick it up, though. Arsic. Good cross. He's there, Takidis. And he scored. And this is the player that we're going to be losing at the end of the season. Lovely tapping at the back stick for Takidis. Lovely control. Lovely pass as well. I think that was from Hernandez. There we go, boys. 3-0 2-0. I am very happy with that. Job done. Obviously, Setubal are struggling, but just gets us back on track. A bit of a routine win ahead of the Sevilla game. There's the title race. 2 points now separates us, Juventus and Milan. Have they got to play each other? Inter have got to play us. Milan have got to play us again away from home. There's no Juventus in there by the looks of it, but they've got Roma away, Napoli and Lazio to finish. Okay, it means we need to beat them. Next episode as well will be a huge one. It'll be Milan and Juventus. We play them back to back in the league. It may even have a Europa League game in there as well. So Sunday morning's episode may well be a triple header. Right, let's get into the Sevilla game. Right, and we're back. This is the Europa League draw. Porto, Arsenal, AZ Torino, Inter Sevilla, Roma, PSV, Anderlecht, Liverpool, PSG, Bilbao, Dortmund and Sporting, and Copenhagen and Leipzig. The amount of Champions League teams in there is ridiculous, so it's not going to be a foregone conclusion that we'll end up winning this. We're going with the same team. Subs, hopefully, will not be needed. Who have Sevilla got in their ranks? Anyone that's been with me on the journey. Doesn't look like Isaac on the right-hand side. Estevez on the right as well. Badashil at centre-half. He no doubt he'll be touching maybe 30 now. I imagine a very good player, so 29, yeah, very good player. Not really come on with his technicals. £47.5 million he's worth. Inter Milan. He was at Inter Milan. Of course he was. Of course he was. Okay, we've got to half-time and not one highlight. We're going to change it because we need to get ourselves ahead in this. So let's go Pepetti and Bastoni together. Let's get Komoto off. We'll just have Palacios as a deep lie in midfield. They don't necessarily need him to be an attacking one. And then on the right-hand side, we'll go with Granier. Luis Granier. So we've got Bozzoni, Mbappe up front. Chanchetti out to the left. Let's say I'm far from pleased. Let's say I really do like that. We've got a change in tactic now. What's Vera doing? Is he all right? They've got a free kick right at the second half here. Mehmet with it. He's put it in the top corner. Oh, dear God. Vera's struggling as well. So not the start we wanted in the second half. We're 1-0 down against Sevilla. Demand more. But what I was trying to say, it is good when things are not going right, that we just have another tactic that we can, a completely different tactic in terms of system and structure. Off the line from Theo. We've struggled. We've struggled today, boys. We really have struggled. Even though it was comfortable against Setubal, it wasn't amazing. Right, Mbappe. Just going to pause it because Palacios is dead. Cannot get through 90 minutes. Let's go Marshall Davis. 20 minutes to go, boys. We need to get at least an equaliser. There's Bozzoni. Oh, it's just gone wide. He didn't connect with it at all. Come on, 20 minutes to go, boys. Perez, Chanchetti. Here we go, Granier. He's gone for a run. He's going to go himself. He lays in Mbappe. Finish! Oh, he's hit the bottom of the post. And goes wide. Mehmet. Get there. We're breaking again. Come on. Perez, he's gone all the way through. No tackles, no tackles. Finish. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. And once again, we've been denied. We're pushing though. We're pushing. That's a shit corner. Right, highlight. Estes, Isaac, Mehmet. Get there. Win it. We win it, we break. We are going. I just thought it was going to fall to Chanchetti then or someone. Here we go. Chanchetti, Theo. Mbappe's lost it. We've lost it. Bollocks. I just thought that was going to be our turnover there. It's their turnover. Goalkeepers come nowhere near it. And we are 2-0 down at home in the fucking Europa League. They're checking it. The goal is confirmed. There you go. I don't know why I'm celebrating, but that happens very, very rarely. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever had that. I've now had it 3 times where they go to VAR and the goal is awarded. Shame that screwed me over a little bit because I was like, yes, don't worry, goals disallowed, but it hasn't. We're 2-0 down in the Europa League. Oh, dear God. Bozzoni, Davis, Theo Hernandez, Chanchetti. Here we go. We're going to have to go to Sevilla and score 2. We've definitely been better in this second half, but we've conceded 2 goals. So there's the mix between the two. Definitely the 3 at the back is more defensively better for us. But we're going to have to go to Sevilla and probably just play this formation and try and get a goal early. Can we get one today? Chanchetti, Davis, Mbappe, he's in, there's a goal. I was going to do another sub, but I can't. We've got one. We're back in the game, back in the competition. Going to praise it. Just give them a little bit of smiley faces. We've got a highlight here. Can we get back in the game, boys, and get an equaliser? But it looks like they're going to be up getting an attack here, unless we can get it off them. Isaac, Munoz. Come on. Garcia, get a tackle. Well, here we go. Davis, Marshall Davis, the youngster. The 6'6" Japanese player. Mbappe. Here he goes. Oh, a little turn to Chanchetti. He's got it back. Penalty! Never was. We're still going though. Hakimi. Get a cross in. Cross. There we go. It seemed to miss everybody. Luckily for them, it fell to the feet of their centre half, who cleared it, and it is over. We are 2-1-0. 2-1-0? We are 2-1 down after the first leg. Right, so what I'm going to do, boys, we're not going to come back for the second leg because I want to come back for the big one, which is Milan and Juventus, which is coming up, I think, in 3 or 4 games. So it'll be interesting to see where we are. We might be already out of the Europa League by then. Yeah, we've got... Where are we? Here we are. Milan and Juventus. So I'm going to play through Napoli, Sevilla, Lazio and Genoa. They may end up, knowing my luck, they'll be, if we get through the Europa League fixture will go right in there, in between the two. So it could be a triple header if there's a Europa League game to play. But that will be massive. We need to get through points against Napoli. We've got 2 really difficult games, 2 away games. The pressure could well and truly be on in the title race if we don't pick up. We need to be picking up 7 points from those games. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash a like on today's video. Just let me know about the VAR controversy. Have you had a goal awarded through VAR? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.